All right. Hello. And now we are going to get started with the style stage project that I had in mind. It's going to be part of Hacktober, and it's also uh, another theme that I had in mind for a style stage um, submission. So, with that said, welcome everybody, and let's get to it. Hello, everybody. How are you? Scrabble and Christopher, I know that's you. Hello. Sleepy but good. I hear you. I haven't really done much all day either. I gotta close some of this stuff up. So that can be closed. That can be closed. This can be closed. That can be closed. Boy, I got a lot of stuff open. That can be closed. That can be closed. And we're good to go. All right. JJ, how are you? Now that I've closed everything so my computer's not running slower than death. Thank you. I was very pleased to reach that yesterday. So I'm looking for, let's do this. I'm looking for that. I got one thing left to do on that affiliate, to hit that affiliate level. And that is, we go in here. No, that's not it, Todd. So stupid. Right here, average of 3 viewers. I got 244 out of 3. So that's my next goal. Average viewer count, yes. Oh, no worry. No worries. I can't type, period. Some days I got 2 left hands, or 2 right hands, or yeah, average viewer count is the one. So that's it. Usually I run these 2 hours. I saw something that said you should run 3 hours, but usually 5 to 7 is a good time for me, and then I eat, and then I, like tonight, I have a Zoom call at 8 o'clock. So, but let's get to it. So, style stage, I'm going to put together another theme. Of course, it's going to be lobster roll theme. Thank you to Christopher for, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, for the suggestion many moons ago, it seems. I should do a lobster roll theme. And I went, yes, that is the best idea ever. So we're going to do that. And I want to use all of these. Well, yeah, I can use all of these in the theme itself. And then maybe a few more. Yeah, 3 hours seems to be a lot. And I'm getting up there in age. So after that second, like I did a 5-hour stream one day, and after after 2.5 hours, I got tired. I wanted a nap, but I didn't. So, anyways, it's just so stupid. Yeah, 3 hours does seem like it's a lot. Yeah, I got the build a community level yesterday as well. I didn't think I'd hit that yesterday, but turns out I did, much to my surprise. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking going 5. It's just that was I probably didn't need to go 5. I didn't need to go 3. But yeah, kudos to those people. So yeah, I got the 5 people chatting at the same time yesterday, I guess. So now it's just that figure out. And oh, by the way, boom. Now you're a VIP. So I wanted to do Hacktober Fest. Hacktober Fest, that's right. Hey, I deliver. I promise. I promised VIP, and I delivered. And I owe one more person a VIP. um, is it? It's Hacktoberfest. Yes. This would be the first one that I've done. Much to some people's amazement, I've never done one before. But Hacktoberfest, correct? Yeah. Okay. So part of this is going to be if I submit it. One of the 4 PRs that I have to do is what this is. This would be one of them. So I'm going to do this. So the easiest way for me to do this, I found, was to go fork the pen. So I'm going to log in. And fork the pen. Pairing takes a lot of energy. I think the streaming does too. Confessional. I've only pairing. I shouldn't assume, but I am assuming by pairing you mean pair programming. But yes, after 2 hours, I'm a little on the drained side as well. I did. I've only done pair programming once. I've never, and it wasn't very long. But okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't want to assume anything. So now that this is forked, I'm going to take. First of all, I'm going to go. Okay, that's open. I'm going to copy all the HTML and CSS and I'm going to throw it over here. Not there, because that's not where I want it. So, new window. So, how's everybody's week? And well, it's Tuesday. So, how's everybody's week going so far? And how's everybody's day going so far? I worked a half a day today. I didn't feel like working a whole day. that's the HTML. And I'm going to pairing can be good, but hard to do with it. I found it kind of hard. It's because if you don't coordinate, one person's doing the typing, the other person's kind of directing, I guess you could say. Or, yeah, kind of directing. If both people are trying to do both things at once, it can get kind of crazy. Chilling at the beach, nice. Painting the living room, good. That's something you got done. What did I do? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I'm proud of it. Working as well. Smoke is starting to clear. That's good to hear. Being ill sucks. Yep. Oh, glad it's not the COVID. Let me save this. Desktop. New folder. We're going to name this lobster roll. And we're going to call this index.html. And now I'm going to open that folder, or I'm going to add it to the workspace. Desktop, bam. Got that. New file. Didn't want to do that. So yeah, new file. Style.css. Well, no, I want to name that lobster roll CSS. Come back here, grab all that, throw that in there. Way up here, and so I'm going to take this approach. Save that. All right, got that. Now, the first theme I didn't do much as far as it's basically I moved the menu up to the top in a fixed menu. I'll actually, you know what? I'll show everybody instead of trying to explain it. View all styles. Shoot, can't do that in there. Wrong. Let's do this. Style, stage, dev. So here's the one I did called Blueprint. I don't know. The idea just popped in my head, so I did it. I think that's a blueprint on the background for an iPhone 5. So if Apple comes at me, bring it. Did you have a mock-up concept for what you're trying to do with this thing? No, I know. No, I never do. I wing it. I get the idea in my head, and I should write it down, and I should maybe do a wireframe, but I mean, personal projects I never do. I actually got done today with doing a consult for a company. They want to update the UI for their app, but nobody knows how to do grid or flexbox layout because they're all ASP developers, and they do mostly ASP.NET or database management. They've not messed with front end ever, so don't ask me why. Speaking of rolls, can you make a lobster roll do a barrel roll? Twice the rolls. Yeah, I've actually That's a good question. I would suppose you could. I've never done it. So, CSS animations are tenuous. As long as they're done right, CSS animations are cool. Like with me, I get migraine headaches. So if I go to a page and it's just everything's whipping by and my head feels like I get that little ice climber guy from The Price is Right with his pickaxe in the back of my eyeballs, I can't deal with that. It makes me want to throw up. But when animations are done right, for accessibility reasons, they can be really good, and I've seen a lot of sites that have done that. Transitions that are done right, animations that are done right, and they come out really, really nice. So yeah, this was my first submission. I pretty much kept it. I didn't stray too far from the regular theme, although you can't change the HTML. But on this one that I'm doing now, and of course I had to throw the lobster in at the bottom, but the one I'm thinking of doing now, I want to do it different. I want to do it, well, let's look at another one. For instance, like Lynn Fisher has some awesome stuff. And this is awesome. I like the fact that I like that folded paper, the menus right here. I mean, that's just what I call top shelf design. Yeah. Yeah, she does have skills. I mean, look at that. This one is cool too, because you got that animation, and just the way it's set up is just, you get that. This is all sticky right here until you get to this one. That's just cool too. I've looked through I've looked through most of them, and they're pretty. There's one in particular. Where is it? I think it's this one. This one's nice. I like this one. Nice and clean. Love that font, and I want to see what that font is, because April Fat Face. That's one I used to use on my site. Yeah, the big fonts. I love the big fonts too. I actually had been messing around on my site, and I removed the I took out the fonts. Everything's basically, this used to be source sans variable, but now I took the. I'm doing a lot of performance tweaking on my site, so at some point I'm going to put back some nice fonts on my site. But yeah, I want to do something different with this lobster roll theme. Because if you look at Lobster Shack, I want to get a feel Where we go? Let's go here. Oh, that site's not good. Oh, this is no good. All right. Lots of accessibility issues here, like how to. Okay, that was a bad example. um, your traditional Maine lobster shack looks like this right here. It, might not be a red building, but it's a building. Small. Um, let's go 5 islands. Real tiny. Yeah, I want a lobster roll every day. I normally sit right in where this guy's standing there with the white shirt. That's normally the area I sit in, because if you look out this way, you got the island, and there's some nice houses out there that I want, period. But winters are brutal out there. Oh, well, delivery, you say. Have I got I believe I should know this, but that is, check that out. Okay. Anything with the word lobsters gets bookmarked under awesome finds. Alright, let me close this. So yeah, I have an idea, and my idea is that's the image. So I should have just kept this open. I have a friend in Denver who I shipped a anniversary 6-pack to and a birthday 6-pack to, and they get there next day. They're packed in ice. Everything's fresh. You get chips, butter, hot dog rolls. You get the lobster meat, and you get a whoopie pie. I don't know if you know what a whoopie pie is. Let me know in the chat. If you don't know what a whoopie pie is, let me enlighten you on the awesome dessert that is a whoopie pie. You can even have it. It's just, they're awesome. Let me open to show what I want to do. So basically, I thought after, the palette generator. Yeah, let me throw that link in there too. There's the link to the palette generator. I kind of had a feeling it might have been tech-related lobsters. But yeah. So there's the link to that. So instantly when I was told I should do a lobster roll themed theme, this came to mind. Something like this. It doesn't necessarily have to be textured like it, but I want it to look like, I mean, it can be just solid colors, maybe some texture somewhere. And I have a font in mind. I was going to find something similar to that font. Let me zoom in. Should be able to see that. But I have a couple of fonts in mind for that. And if you're ever in South Thomaston, Maine, this is McClune's Lobster Shack. And that lobster Rolls Royce is not only huge, but it's worth the $30.95. So yeah, this is what I kind of pictured. So, like, something like this. Oh no, not the lobster. The lobster font. Not the lobster font. Andy Bell's used the lobster font twice now on a theme. I can't. I don't want to use the lobster font. You can't make me. Oh, that. I may have to use the lobster font for headings. There's serious consideration there. I don't know. I mean, I could use it for headings. I mean, I'd be stupid not to use it for headings. All right, I'll throw the lobster font in there for headings. Body copy only. We'll see. We can experiment. I get plenty of time to do this. So yeah, I wanted to give it a feel like the picture you see there. Drop shadows. So I plucked out the color palette here. So what I'm going to do is Command Shift 5 will bring this up on a Mac, and then I can just click that. I learned that not too long ago. Command Shift 5, and you can do this. Press Return or Enter, and it saves it. Come here, and then I'm going to open that. Yeah. And there's my colors right there. So on hover lobster font, that gives me an idea, actually. Like a little Easter egg idea. So, index, we're going to do this. We're going to open that up with the live server. Now I get that. So, I can, no, I'm going to keep that up. That I can log out of for now. Maybe a funny on-hover effect reveals a lobster font. That's what I was thinking. Like if there was something, because I can't change the HTML, but I can maybe if I hover over, or maybe if the person hovered over the headings, it would change to a lobster font. So this is why I didn't really do anything in advance, because I wanted to get input from anybody in chat too. So I wanted to make this like a community event. I didn't even know Command Shift 4. What does Command Shift 4 do? Oh, okay. So, okay. Hover or highlight change if that's possible. Hover or highlight change. Yeah, that should be possible. I would think. So what I'm going to do first is this. I'm going to go to the CSS. And I am literally going to, I think, comment everything out, but no, it's not. It's not going to do it because it's somewhere. All right, so I'm going to comment everything out. Do I want? Yeah. I'm going to keep the reset on. But I'm going to comment everything else out. So here. Here to here. Comment that out. And from here should be the rest. And comment the rest of it out. Or on click. Maybe we could do that. So, like, if you hover over if you hover over, all right, if you hover over, let me say it a few more times. If I hover over a certain, that's not it. Let's do this style stage.dev. Okay, like if I hover over one of these, the font changes to lobster, and then does something else for the box or whatever is behind it, maybe. That's what I was thinking anyway. And nothing should change. So I think everything's, yeah, everything's yeah, that's, yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to replace these colors with my colors. Um, 2B1 F1D. 2B1 F1D. A15250. A15250. F8678. 8F8678. 6B6257. 6B6257. 6C3, 6C3, 632, and CAC9C4. CAC9C4. Okay, there are my colors. Yeah, hover font family love. Yeah. Yeah. Now I don't want red, but I want a red that will stand out. Because some of those colors may not be, the contrast may not be good. So I'm going to do this. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, good. It's not working. Great. No, didn't see it much. All right. I learned this today. Command Shift 4. My VS Code theme is Retreon. And I have the peacock extension so I can change the color of the bar just because. I have all sorts of colors in here. So let's see, that I gotta go here, open that, and I want to, no, didn't want to do that. I want that red. That red is CA2F1A. CA2F1A. And then maybe something A little lighter than that. F22. F2211A. F2211A. Whoops. Yeah. All right. Oh, and the other thing I had thought of too, which I had a picture I cut out of a lobster, and I want to lay it on top of what I have. I'll get to that at some point, but kind of have it like dangling diagonally from the top side, like one way or the other, is what I was thinking, with the claws coming down. Alright, so we have our colors. I think primary color will be this. I think the alt will be this. Since this is red-ish, I'm going to throw that right here. And the background, hover is a bit much on the font. Do I want a dark background or a light background? I think I'll use this as the background. This is the text. And a link will be, I'm already starting to see contrast issues starting already, but can always fix that. I'm going to take that out for right now and leave that for right now. Strong should be about a 700. I'll leave the rest for now. I use this as the anchor color. Alright. Don't worry. When I'm on somebody else's stream and I'm chatting away, I'm the same. I'm like something that was said 15 minutes ago, going, "Oh yeah, well, talk about that right now." Like I gotta keep up with the conversation. So these two colors keep them handy for later. And now I'm going to uncomment this, save it. Oh, what happened? Oh, that's updating. Alright, now we'll get to that later. Oh, that's because I got everything else commented out. Duh. Alright, just so that I can remind myself why I have this, these are unused colors. So I got those. That's fine for the reset. I may add some stuff to that. Probably not. Now, we have the skip to link. Which is class skip link. All right. I want to find that first. Okay, it's right there. So with this stuff, I like to. I don't know how everybody else does their style sheets, but I like to have everything in order as I go along. So like, skip link's going to be the first thing after all the resets and root stuff is out of the way. So save that. Let's see how that looks. Nothing. All right. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I'm looking for a font for that. Let's go Google. Yeah, Google. Google.com. So, I'm not too big on handwritten fonts, but where am I? I know I'm not going to find anything close to that, so I guess it's all just what looks the best, maybe. And I'm kind of digging Patrick Hand right now. I don't know, something about that one that's really Use lobster font. That's what we were saying earlier. I don't know if I want to use lobster font. Maybe on a heading, but. And welcome, Daddy Boy. Nice to see you again. Yeah, I don't know. I should probably use lobster font, but kind of like in an Easter egg sort of way. See, this one I like. Because it's kind of like this. Why don't I just do this? Copy. Throw that up there, and Patrick Hand. Now let's go back. I don't like indie flower. That's too, I don't know. That's close, but no. Oh, thank you on the choice. I have I've been doing design for as long as I've been doing dev. Sometimes I question my design choices. That's rock salt's too much. That's close, but that's like too. I don't know. That one's too heavy. I think my first choice. I should probably go with my first choice. Straw poll in the chat. Patrick Hand is the one. Should I go with my first choice or not? Where is it? I went to design school and questioned my design choices. Oh, go with the gut. Yeah, you know what? I always have had this issue with not going with my gut, and it's always never paid off. So I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to stick with this one. Oh, look at that! Lobster pairs with it. I guess I'm using lobster font. Wouldn't you know? Yes, it's meant to be. Patrick Hand is perfect because he has a hand to hold a lobster roll. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so let's do this. Place that for now. Heading. We'll go font, heading, lobster, and And just keep it simple and do serif. So there's that. All right, fonts are out of the way. Perfect. Yeah, that's funny how. Oh, this pairs fine with lobster font. Oh, that's funny. All right. That. Now for the menu. Where do I want to put the menu? So this being the navigation, I should say. Should I throw it up on the top? Should I have it going vertical? Should I have it horizontal? Yeah, the hard part's not it always. I'm always finding myself when I start a project staring at fonts for an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't know about anybody else, but it's like window shopping. Um, where to put that? Because I like. I like when the nav is up on the top, but it's so commonplace to have a nav at the top. So, like, let's go back to, no, not Stack Overflow, Style Stage. So, see, I like different things like this. Now, that's doesn't look like. See, that's different. That doesn't look like a thumbnail. Or is that a? That can't be Chrome only. Sidebar. We're gonna open up Chrome. Huh, that's weird. That doesn't look like the thumbnail. Anyways, it's fine. Find another one here. Okay, like this menu, it's great. I love it. But everything's always, well, not everything, but you get the idea of a nav being on a bar up at the top, on the right, or I don't see them as much on the left, but on something different. So I like this, but this is too gritty for me. I don't want gritty like that right now. I like that. I do like that. All right, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna leave the menu where it is. Yeah, I thought about sticky nav. Um, and my nav is sticky on the one that I have, the blueprint. Well, it's sticky, not. That's because it uses, I think I put absolute positioning on here. Or yeah, fixed position. I think I'll leave the nav where it is, right? Well, where it's positioned right here. So, the header. Yeah, I didn't want to do a sticky nav though this time. I wanted to try change it up. But at the same time, I wanted something not vertical. So here's the point in the project where I probably should have had some idea what I was doing, but I always wing it, so. Yeah, kind of vertical on the side, yeah. That's more along the lines of where I was going. Kind of like that. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Well, I don't know, I can't change the HTML. Like a sidebar nav that looks like that. Yes. Yes, that's what I was thinking. The nav that looks like that, but also the sections that also look like that too. But kind of skewed, you know, back and forth as you go down the page. That's the general idea of what I had the whole thing looking like. Yes, fixed. Yeah, fixed on the side, vertical, looking like that menu that I showed. Oh, maybe on the right side or the left. I don't know. Well, why don't I do this first? Because I can't change nav or the HTML. Alright. This is where all the nav stuff is. So I'm going to move all the nav stuff to the top. save it. I like that idea of fixed sidebar nav, and each one could have that wood texture look behind. Could all be connected by row and live all in hover. Yeah. Yeah. I like that idea. I had the wood in mind, but I like the little animation when you hover over the menu items. Yeah. I'm going to have to employ the services of Jay. Get some animation in there. So, probably should be on the right-hand side over here. I still want that. I still like the idea of that lobster thing where when somebody subscribes, it pops up and it clicks its claws like he was saying the other day. I thought that was terrific. I would have never thought of that. Of course, I'm running a low-budget production here, so I'm not thinking of much right now about the way my stream looks right now. Till I hit affiliate, and then I get down. Then I get really serious. Oh man, if he did that, that would be awesome. And I would literally, if he did that, I would literally send him a 6-pack of lobster rolls. I don't know if he's allergic or not. I hope not. That was fun. Nope, didn't want to do that. Am I missing something? What am I missing? Why isn't it updating? What obvious glaring detail should I know that I'm not seeing that's making it? Well, I'm just gonna uncomment everything. So something not right. I wanted to comment everything out and work on things in pieces, but apparently what's going on? What am I doing? That's just not working. Oh my god. Alright, Firefox. Gotta be something I did. Yeah. What did I do? What I do to... No. What I do? I broke it. I broke the browser. What's going on? Why isn't this updated? Back to the code pens. Because something's... What did I do? God. Ooh, look at all that. That's pretty cool. Alright. Focus. So that was the CSS. Okay. That's weird, but alright. Do I want that as the background color? I'm sure there's a bunch of Oh wow, no contrast errors at all. Huh. Okay. I can live with that. I can live with that for sure. All right. Let's see. Finally, a front-end dev around here. That's great. Thank you. That made my day. How are you doing? Mainly front end these days, yes. Let's see. I gotta get rid of that top border. Chilling before going to bed, kind of late. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Just working on a theme for Style Stage as one of the PRs for Hacktoberfest. It's getting, well, it's still what? Quarter after 6 here. A little after quarter after 6. So that top is a. I think this is the one. No less block quote. It's an SVG. That's it right there. No, don't. Okay. So header, that is the. That I can take right out. Am I allowed to change the HTML? No, I am not. The HTML must remain intact. Only the style sheet, and it's got to be accessible. It's got to pass color contrast, and what else did she say? There's one other thing that I'm totally blanking on right now, but it's got to pass definitely color contrast, and it actually passes with that kind of dark reddish color. All right. I'd love to have kind of a rope border around everything, but I don't want to do all that. Yeah, I gotta bump up everything too. That's, well, I can't. Do live view. That's still small though. All right. What I got here? Oh, that's why text is so small. That's better. I'm gonna bump that up. One rem. So we have, that's a lot better. Did not know about this challenge. Just check their website and pay something. Yeah, they do. I was just going through some of them, and my favorites are. This was one of my favorites, which is this one is artsy blue and turquoise. I like the two columns. I like the way it's all laid out. Manual is another one that I like. Really nice from Lynn Fisher. There's just a lot of great. I love those tabs too. Those little like sticky post-it tabs. Those are cool. That's the one I did. What's the other one? Drafter is one that I love. I like the CSS CLI. I like this one. I really, really like this one. They are amazing for sure. What's the other one? There's some other ones too. This Crawling Chaos is pretty cool. I like the animation here. I like when you scroll up this part, setting the stage. That's sticky till you get to the next section. And then that's sticky. I like that part. I like the layout. The fonts are nice. Hey, Clear Off, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I mean, they're all great. But there's some of my favorites in here that I really, really... This one is absolutely... I started out on a computer just like this, so this one really, really, really brings me back to when I first began programming. So I absolutely love this one. Love it. That is cool. Yes, it is. It reminds me of when I was working on a computer just like that, learning. It was basic. I was learning basic. It was on a Commodore 128. I had used a Commodore PET in a Commodore 64 before, but when I really started getting into basic programming, I had a 128. I had a green screen, which is what I called them back then, and it looked so like that. Just like the old IBM machines. Yep. Yep. As a matter of fact, when my family first got our first desktop, we had an old monitor that I hooked up to it that was green screen that looked exactly like that. And I used to play the first version of which was on America Online. I played the first version of Neverwinter Nights on it, the D&D game. So yeah, this is just, I love this one. This is probably my my favorite out of all of them is this one. Have I watched *Halt and Catch Fire*? I have not. Is that what is that on, like Netflix or Hulu? Let's go back here. I think I want to make borders white. And the reason why is just that white rope that you see, like the sailor's knots. Just that white rope. I want to use white for border. So, let's go in here and light. Color light. Netflix is about beginning of portable computers with IMB and Apple. A lot of John Miller, if you like old machines, buy it. I do actually, so I'll have to look for that. *Halt and Catch Fire*, and I'm probably going to have to write that down. So, matter of fact, I'll look at that tonight. *Halt and Catch Fire*. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. I don't know if you caught *Valley of the Boom*, which was on. That was about Silicon Valley, back Netscape versus Microsoft. That I saw on. I can't remember what channel I saw it on, but that was a good series. Radius background color, no border there, border. Light, and that's it. Save that. Back here. So there's that. They're just gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's on Netflix or Hulu. Matter of fact, I need a break from coding for a minute. So you can see it on Amazon Prime. It was on National Geographic channel for Valley of the Boom. throw that in the chat. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I don't know if they ever were going to do a season 2 or what, but for the 6 episodes they had or whatever, let's see. Yeah, it was 6 episodes. Really, really good. I mean, really, 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 really good. And it really, of course, it's all, television and stuff. So I talked to somebody who actually worked for Microsoft back then, and there was much more that went on than you see in this show. But, and oh my, the stuff that he told me that went on back then, oh my God. Absolutely nuts. Alright, so I want to move the menu up and to the right. So let's do this. Nav. There's no styling for the nav. Oh, there it is right there. How do I want to position this? If I do grid, and put everything block like, and if I you can pull some wood texture too for background things from Unsplash via the Assets Management. But that's good to know because I hate looking for the right. And I use Unsplash a lot too, so. And what CodePen's been doing, all the improvement CodePen has been doing lately has been absolutely phenomenal. How am I going to lay this out? That's a good question. How am I going to lay this out? They are killing it. That's for sure. Totally killing it. Yep. And I saw Chris had a tweet about something with the... I don't have it up. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. I'm in it. Something with the settings. He tweeted something that changed in the settings. And I missed it. I'll have to go back and read his tweet because I can't remember what it was. Oh, they updated the settings manager. Okay. That's what it was. So I guess I want the template columns to be what? Let's go check this out. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's different. I'm not a senior. I still get some life left in me. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So then, when I make a change, I don't have to save it. It automatically saves it. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks for the follow, Silver Ogue. Most changes should save automatically now. Cool. I like that. That's I like that. Nice. Well, for right now, I'm going to do grid template columns, and I'm just going to do repeat. Oh, yeah, if I spelled right, repeat. Let's do 6 columns at 1 FR for now. Oh, that totally borked everything off. Oh, look at that. Why don't we not do 6 columns? Why don't we do 2? Jesus. Okay. I might be onto something here. Anybody, any thoughts? I'm kind of digging that right now as it is. Let me come over here and I'm going to make that. Yeah, display grid and then grid template columns repeat to 1FR for now. Could change. I mean, that pretty much looks different. All this could be the navigation. This could be like that menu part, is what I'm thinking right now. And then anything under here, like that, could be something when I get to that point, is what I'm thinking. But I'll kind of. Just for giggles, let's see what happens if I do 3. Yeah, that's no bueno. That's no bueno. All right. 2 it is. So, okay. All right. Color background alt. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to, first of all, nope, didn't want to do that. Alt. Oh, what happened? Stop. Oh, where'd it go? Yeah, just don't. Okay. Background alt. Oh crap. That's gotta be 0. That's gotta be auto. Take off that. Alright. You have to refresh, but I find it easier to use than the live view. Debug view is more friendly. Good to know. Good to know I got a professional in the chat as I work. All right. And I'm just for right now fiddling around with that, but you know what? Let's do that. Let's go debug. Oh yeah. Jeez. Why didn't I use this earlier? An hour and 49 minutes into the stream. Zero pixels. A width of, yeah, a width of auto, and I'm going to take out that overflow, and then I'm going to color background alt. Why didn't the background color change? That's why. Position. Well, fix is going to leave that like that, yeah. So. Oh, I know why. That's why. Absolute. I'll live with that. Font size needs to go up. You are full of code and tips and tricks, and I appreciate that, because as much as I use it, I go in and I just do what I need to. It's like when I work, I just do what I need to do. I go in, I do what I need to do, and when I'm done, I'm done. And I really have not even began to go around and seeing what everything does, which I probably should do if I have a pro account. That would probably behoove me to do that. Well, that may be too big of a font now that I look at it. So that was still where it was. That's good. Although I would like a little bit of padding. Yeah, I like that. That can go. Those three can go. Change that. Width of auto. Height of auto. That's going to be alt. That's going to be color light. And what do I want to do with coming up on the hour? What do I want to do with that? I want to do something with that. I want to do something different. Not just, oh, there's the skip the main content, and then that's boring. So what do I want to do with that? I have no idea. I have no idea at all. I don't want to animate it. But I don't want it to just be boring, you know. Make it, oh, yes. Okay. So, this goes back to, and I'm glad you said that. This goes back to that lobster picture that I had. What? Ah, there it is. There it is. I didn't empty my trash yet. Yay. All right. So that could be. Skip the content. On hover, a cold bubble pops up. That's a. Oh, or one of these. Where is it? Let's get rid of that, and let's get rid of that. Or one of these wooden things here. I don't know if I could. Yeah, I guess animation wouldn't be bad for it. Just have it animate down and kind of drop down and kind of swing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. Now, my animation chops aren't, they're pretty non-existent. So I'm going to have to do some homework there. But I think having it kind of like drop right down, kind of give it a bounce, right? And kind of after it stops bouncing, then kind of sways for a little bit and then stops. I think that is what I want it to do. All right. So now the question is how to get it to do that. I'm going to have to use some JavaScript, I would assume. So, and I'm pretty sure we can use JavaScript. I'll have to check. I'll have to double check. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, coming up on 5 minutes left. Boy, that went quick. Wow, that went quick. Yeah, I could do that with all CSS, yeah. Which is probably, it's, I don't plan on any complicated animation. So if I don't have to use JavaScript, I don't want to, especially for something like that or like this. So yeah, CSS transforms would work. Yeah, good call. That is why you have a VIP. Oh man, this is actually, I didn't get a lot of work done, but this has actually been fun. Um, now I got a few minutes left. I got like 3 minutes left, and then I gotta hop off, have dinner, and then get on my call at 8 o'clock, which is in almost an hour. Um, it was super fun. Thank you for coming, and let's hope by the end of this that I can reach that number and hit affiliate. I got a good feeling about this. So hopefully, I got my fingers crossed. If it goes up a little bit, but we'll see. I think I'm going to need a big group to hang in here one night, but I hope so. I hope so. We'll see. I'll get that email after I stop streaming, and I'll tweet it out. But thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the chat. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so Wednesday I will probably, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'll probably tweet something out in the morning about tomorrow's stream. If you don't have my Twitter handle, it's @ToddLibby. Anybody that's in chat that been lurking, don't be afraid to say hello. You can check out what I got coming up on Twitter. I usually announce it there, and in the Discord forums as well that I'm a part of. The Party Corgi one, Level Up Tutorials one, Learn Teach Code, and my own little Discord server here. So let's see, we got Learn Build Teach. That's the one for James Q Quick, Level Up Tutorials, and Party Corgi. Those are the three that I normally throw in. Mine's automated, so it just automatically goes in there. But those are the three ones that I usually throw them in there. So, with that said, I'm going to call it a night. And thank you, Christopher, for showing up, and thank you for the tips and tricks for CodePen. Thank you, everybody. Very grateful for everybody that showed up today, followed, that chatted, and hopefully to see you soon. Tomorrow, I don't know. Tomorrow might be more of this. I kind of wanted to break things up so I wasn't on anything for too long, but tomorrow might be more of this, because I got a feeling I can get some work done on this. So I'll announce that tomorrow, though. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Keep an eye out on the Twitters, and I'll tweet it out. But for now, everybody have a good day, night, wherever you are. Stay safe, especially out west. Hopefully they're getting everything under control out there. And that's all I got for tonight. So, see y'all later.